Tight glycemic control in critically ill children. Definition. Tight glycemic control to a blood glucose level of 80 to 110 milligrams per deciliter. Glucose is a simple sugar that is an important energy source in living organisms and is a component of many carbohydrates. Depending on the quantity, it shows signs of hypoglycemia or hyperglycemia. Here we have a video of glucose control interview. Then we have the applications in medicine. A strict control of the blood glucose concentration is considered important because it may reduce mortality and morbidity. Due to this, many centers have tried to show how this may reduce the need of children in the ICU. Here we have a video about glycemic control in critical care. Here we have another interview about glucose control. Pros and cons. Pros. Aiming to avoid any potential deleterious effects of hyperglycemia. A mortality benefit in some trials. Cons. Result of trials of tight glycemic control in critically ill children have been inconsistent. The median number of the ICU-free days did not differ significantly between the lower target group and the higher target group. Hyperglycemia is independently associated with increased ICU mortality, and the studies have consistently shown an association between hyperglycemia and poor outcomes. Here we have another video about glycemic control. Issue applied in Ecuador. In the period from 1994 to 2009, the prevalence of diabetes mellitus increased from 142 per 100,000 inhabitants to 1084. In 2009, there were 68,635 and 151,021 notified cases on diabetes on ill children. Conclusion. The tight glycemic control in critically ill children didn't show good outcomes at all. There are some cases in which this process did help, but in most of them it didn't. The fact of having to be in strict control may stress the patient, and in a lot of cases, this may cause an increase in the blood glucose affecting the children and the treatment. The mortality and morbidity didn't decrease. Here we have a video about what's new in the latest glycemic control guidelines.